take you along with the phone calls I'm making to order the concrete. We decided we're going to go with Canadian concrete. I called a few more companies, and I'm going to go with North Rock for the concrete pumping. I already got the pump truck booked for Friday. Now I just need to call the concrete company to see if I can get it out for Friday as well. Then I'll go back and give them the time. Okay, let's go.
Canadian concrete.
Hi, I'm ready to order the concrete for Friday if you still have that available.
Yeah. Who's it under?
Modern Toolbox.
Your name?
Connor.
Okay. And we said what, 18 meters plus, eh?
Yeah, 18.5.
So do you want a OBC 20 MPa footing mix? Is that what you're after? Or?
Yeah, okay, let's do that.
Okay. So 4-inch sump will be fine.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
Cool. Thanks, man.
Okay, thank you. Bye. I'm gonna call back Tara now and confirm her time. Hi Tara, it's Connor.
Hi, Connor.
I just got off the phone with Canadian Concrete. They said that the earliest they could come is 12 p.m. Is that okay?
Yep.
Perfect.
Okay, perfect. Thanks,
Thank
Connor.
you. I'll see you guys then.
Okay, bye.
Okay, there we go. Concrete is ordered and we're doing it Friday. I'm a little nervous, but I got it. Okay, I'm not at the job site today, but the big pour day is coming very soon, probably this week. We're getting inspected in 2 days. I'm preparing for the pour, so I don't feel the most comfortable. It's my first pour I've ever done. So right now, I'm literally finding any video I can find on YouTube that has to do with ICF strip footings and learning as much as possible. Because by the time we're doing this pour, we're probably gonna have a crew, maybe around 5 to 7 people, and I want to make sure that we're running as efficient as possible and nothing goes wrong. So I'm basically just studying for the pour day. But I know for sure I'm going to be able to get everything together and it'll go good. So we're back in the hole just for a little bit to finish up the forms. Just because the excavator was digging it from the middle, they weren't able to grade it as flat as they typically would be able to. So we got little gaps under the forms. So I'm knocking sand off the wall, so when we pour the concrete, it doesn't seep underneath the form. It gets stopped by the sand. So right now, me and my dad are just walking around the forms doing this, and then we'll do a few more finishes, and then the inspector will come tomorrow. Good morning. This is the final moments before inspection. Yesterday, we ran along the edges and we filled it with dirt, just a little bit, so that no concrete leaks underneath. We did all the final touches. I added a little bit more bracing, added a few more stakes in the areas of the higher probability of blowing out. Not that any of it will blow out, but we want to be extra cautious because it's my first pour. And right now, I'm just walking around all the forms to make sure everything looks in perfect condition for the inspector. And if it goes well, maybe we can pour in the next 2 days or something like that, depending on weather. Like this area right here is pretty mucky. The only reason I didn't backfill against the boards a little bit more is that all this water is seeping out from here, and I'm letting it just drain under the forms here. Everywhere else is pretty much done, like you can see along this wall. I might need to brace the ends of the step a little bit more, but I think it should be fine. But we'll see what the inspector says. If he wants me to do a little bit more, then I don't think it's gonna be a big problem, and I don't think you'd fail us for that. I'm not sure if I explained this to you before, but from the edge of the rebar to the form is 8 inches. From the edge of the rebar to the bottom of the form is 3 inches. And we tried to offset the splices as much as possible, but some spots it was just really complicated, like in the steps sometimes. So we had like 2 in a row, but I hope that's fine. If he wants us to fix it, it'll be annoying, but we will make it work. I followed the same form going up the stairs, so from that edge to that form is 8 inches as well. So I'll just give you a little walk around the steps. The way we hung it was just using the tie wire, and I just pulled it up to a block. Here goes, you can see all the floating rebar going around. This side we still need to cover, but just water is flowing out of this wall and this wall. We left it open for now. Oh, I just spilled my coffee. I'll show you the end. So for this box here, we just ran a piece of rebar around the perimeter. That's mainly where the benefit of the rebar comes in. So if the concrete tries to split apart this way, or down, the tensile strength of the rebar will compensate for the weakness of the concrete from being pulled apart. This is the little drainage trench right through the site. Coming out here, I'm really thankful for this because without it, we would be in a swimming pool. But what I've done is I dug it all the way back, not into the water, but before the water, there's like a little pit area that I made, and then the water just seeps into the ground over there. But that's everything for now. The inspector should be here in the next 10 minutes to 4 hours, hoping sooner than later, but I'll let you know what he or she says and we'll get this project moving. Okay, one more thing I'll show you before he gets here is our permit plan ATV table. So right here, this is the footing plans. I guess I can show you quickly. Here's the 215M rebar I was talking about, continuous with the footing. I guess we'll get to the frost wall on another day. But yeah, basically we're just forming this 11 by 2 foot 8 footing. And if I move it to over here, this is what it kind of looks like. The inside is the frost wall, so you don't have to pay attention to that. I think you get the point. It's just the perimeter of the outside. I designed this, by the way, but I changed this on the fly because this was kind of stupid here. So I just framed it off as a box. But other than that, no changes. Okay, I'll see you when the inspector gets here and then I'll update you. I got great news. We passed. The building inspector just left and he said everything looks great. And he had 0 complaints. That means we can pour very soon. We don't have exact pour date. It's more dependent on weather now, but we're gonna try to pour on Friday, so in 2 days. So today I think I'm just gonna prep the area a little bit more. I'm not gonna film anything. The next time you'll see me is on the pour day. So I'll see you then. I just blew myself up on the barbecue. Here's all my quenched hairs. Okay, since we passed inspection, we're celebrating with a steak. Okay, so this is gonna be the last rainfall before the pour, hopefully. You can really see how much water flows down and into the hole. Hopefully it drains pretty well, but I'm just gonna help it out a little bit and choose a path for it. Because I'd rather it flow down right away than just sit up here and then seep in and make this whole bank weak. So at least now we got a lot of water running down. And we'll do the same over here. Because it'd be horrible if this whole corner just fell off. Oh, it looks like it did itself. But maybe it's better up this way more. If I just direct it, come right away over here. That's better. Maybe I'll go poke a few holes so then that doesn't build up there. Oh, that's nice. It opened a little hole itself. And now you can kind of see all the water flowing down that trench and then out the corner over there. I'm very thankful that we didn't cover up all the holes. At least the water diversion system is working perfectly. Okay, this is 185 on the bar. It's not my best, but I'm feeling a little weak today, so we'll just see how many reps I can get with this. This is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. And as always, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.